Hi guys, we have just arrived at Surabaya Airport in East Java. We booked a flight from Bali for $30 and it took us 40 minutes to get here. We are going to explore Mount Bromo, maybe even some waterfalls in this area. We took a flight because it was really fast, but for this about the same price, if you have some extra baggage or whatever, there is a bus that you can take that takes a ferry across. It takes about 7 hours, I think. Travel with wife, who we were traveling Nusa Penida with, have done this, so you can actually check out their channel to see if this is something you would like to do. I'll leave the link in the description for that. This trip is also brought to you by Trip Canva. They have an awesome website with tons of travel related articles. We followed a lot of their Bali articles and they were super helpful. Definitely check them out. That link will also be in the description. Currently we're at baggage claim, and as soon as our bags come out, we're going to meet our friends. We're doing this as a group with 3 other people, but we will find out the cost in case you want to know how to do it by yourself or maybe with 2 people. And we will leave all of that in the description as well.
Yeah, tastes so bad.
Oh, sorry.
We arrived at Bromo around 4 a.m., organized our jeeps, bought a couple of beanies thankfully, and started towards the viewpoint. It was still so dark on the way up, but there were quite a few vehicles going up with us. Hey guys, so we've come to Bromo right now and we're at the sunrise point. That's Bromo right over there. It took us 4 hours from Surabaya to get here, and now it's about 5, almost 5 in the morning. It is super cold. I'm wearing gloves. You need to have one of these jackets, everything. It's not enough. Just dress warm, trust me. But man, it is so beautiful. Unfortunately, we couldn't capture as much as we wanted to on that day because Bromo was experiencing a sandstorm, which was an experience in itself. There was sand everywhere, and I mean everywhere. We were super glad we took our dust mask, but it really didn't do much at the end of the day. Even our GoPros malfunctioned and died within 2 minutes. So this clip right here was taken from my iPhone. Nevertheless, the view from this peak was just stunning. The smell, not so much. This was my first time at a volcano and it was a wonderful, new and slightly smelly experience thanks to the sulfur. After our volcanic exploration, we went back to our hotel to take a much needed shower, have breakfast and leave immediately to the city of Malang to rest for the night. And we left to Tumpak Sewu first thing in the morning. We have arrived at Tumpak Sewu and we have got our own raincoats. El Mondo 50,000, and we were recommended to wear good shoes and not slippers, but we have a friend who is very brave. Yeah, he's hardcore, but everyone else wear maybe water shoes or sneakers, and is super crowded today.
Hopefully they leave by the time we get.
Yeah, it might be because it's a Sunday, because it seems to be all locals and we have not seen many other foreigners here, which is nice. So yeah, let's go down and see what's happening. So now we're trekking down to Tumpak Sewu. There are 2 options. You can either go straight down or you can choose to visit 5 different locations, 5 different waterfalls on the way down. So we've chosen that, and that takes about 3 hours, so wish us luck. And you need to have a guide to go down to the waterfall, so that was about 200,000 as well. Are you okay?
What the fuck? Macha. Patad. We have enough of grip cuts, don't worry. This, the smaller. Hello. Ripker.
My Ripker.
By the way, guys, even though we did pay an entrance fee, we did have to pay again before visiting the other waterfall, so do make sure you carry some cash down to the waterfall with you.
Why aren't you going?
I'm tired and I've seen enough waterfalls to last me at least 6 months.
And you're scared.
Hey guys, so we just finished TUMPAK SEWU and it was a super awesome experience. Highly recommended. 20,000 rupiah for entrance fee, and it'll take you half an hour to go down, half an hour to come back up. So about 2 hours in total. You will have to pay another 10,000 rupiah before you go to see the main waterfall, but it's so worth it. Highly recommended. Beware of the spray from the waterfall. It is intense, so if you're taking your camera, etc., take something to cover it with. The way down can be a little treacherous / dangerous. We had some brave souls who wore slippers. We don't recommend that. Highly recommend that you wear either shoes or water shoes. I think actually if you buy water shoes, this is like, I think, the best thing for you to do. So other than the main waterfall, there are a bunch of other waterfalls which you can see as well. But even to go to the main waterfall, you need a guide. 200,000 for him. He will take you to the main one as well as a bunch of other waterfalls. If you haven't seen any waterfalls yet, then if you just do this, you're done, right? You will see your fill of waterfalls for your entire vacation, and it will all be amazing. Very small crowds, mostly locals. So if you want to do the whole thing, I would suggest that you leave about 3 to 4 hours, maybe like I would say give this place a whole day, because you can take your time, you can take all your pictures, and yeah, it can be a little intense. It can be an intense hike as well. So we actually arrived at Surabaya airport, took a vehicle to Malang, spent a night there, and then we took that same vehicle to this waterfall, which I personally recommend, but Shehan seems to think that you can do it with bike, and there were a lot of other people few other people we saw who had done it with a bike as well, so that is completely up to you guys. I highly recommend a vehicle if you're not on a budget. And that brings our East Java adventures to a close. So many amazing things to do and discover right around Bali, so if you feel like you've seen all of what Bali has to offer, definitely check out East Java, and there's more islands around as well that have just as much to offer, if not more. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you found this video useful, and I hope it helps you plan your Bali/East Java trip. Let us know in the comments below if you are gonna add Bromo and Tumpak Sewu to your travel plans to Bali. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, like this video, and leave a comment below. We love reading the comments that you guys leave for us, and we love responding to you as well. And yes, I will see you guys in the next one.